said he sung it last week.
This week, y'all can listen to it. You feel me?
Dang, I don't think my headphones have ever been this low.
What you mean?
I do have a topic.
Oh,
I was talking about it with my boss today,
Okay.
and it actually really bothered me.
oh, there we go.
Ruffled his feathers.
I feel like y'all can attest to this as well. So I do have a
Probably.
topic.
Okay, bet.
So it was basically.
Hold on.
Wait,
You just
He's like, go ahead.
What we gonna talk about again, right? I was just gonna tell y'all
we're
what it was.
recording right now. We just started.
Welcome to Wholesome House Podcast.
There we go.
Yeah.
Real estate on this side of Belleville Lake.
Hey,
Hold
We're
on.
about to get started. You know what I mean?
Okay. Actually, for real, tell
Yeah,
us.
say your name
Might as well
again,
tell us
because-
who you are now.
Yeah.
Brought us in. Go crazy.
What the heck?
Let me see. All right, let me put my phone up.
It's a guess first, bro. People aren't usually
Exactly.
So they don't be
Everybody
going,
for it. I
All
love
timid.
Yeah, y'all don't know about me.
Oh,
But my name is Jyere Maxwell. Realest nigga on this side of Belleville Lake.
there we go.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Of
This is
what
the Wholesome
lake?
House.
Belleville Lake. Yeah.
I would say this side of the Mississippi, but there's a lot of niggas on this side.
I
Of
was
the
gonna
Mississippi.
say, yeah.
So Belleville Lake, like
pretty
this side
populated
of,
on this side of the
Exactly.
On this side.
I gotta keep it regional. You feel me?
Right. You feel me?
Realest nigga on this side of Belleville Lake.
Yeah.
It's the Wholesome House Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm here with my boys Ben,
Ooh.
Troy,
Yes, sir.
and my boy John.
Yes, sir.
And we about to get it started.
Ooh, go
Making that
crazy.
job real easy.
Listen,
Okay.
did
I
you
don't
like
have
he
no-
a pro?
I don't have no CTA, so yeah, let's get into it. What's up?
Okay, bet, man. Nah.
Y'all know the deal.
So what me and Ben were actually talking about before the podcast today was just about, like, you guys remember maybe a few years back those crazy videos with like the ATM where like they'd be like, make sure that you check in these ATMs because they might have like the fake card reader, you know what I'm saying? You pull the thing off, you see the whole freaking ATM come apart.
The whole
I'm like,
reader.
like it's
Right.
a transformer,
Chip off.
bruh. I'm like, oh my goodness. So every single time,
Like a
bruh.
Lego.
Well, I won't say every single time, but whenever it like kind of crossed my mind, I'd just be like pulling on the ATM. I'm like, I don't want to break it, but I'm like, man.
I give it a little tug.
I'd be like, I'm not, I can't be, they can't get me, bruh. I cannot be a lick today. You know what I'm saying? So I was just wondering, is there anything kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? Not quite like superstitious, but just kind of stuff like that you be thinking about, like you just be kind of conscious of?
Personally, nah, not really. Cause like when it came to that whole like ATM thing, my whole motto was, they gonna be real sad if they try to take it from me.
Oh, you have a
I was
point.
Come on, we got one.
You said,
y'all ain't
said,
got
I'm not the piece to
Y'all ain't
get.
got
I wasn't concerned at all. I said, look, y'all can have everything.
Yeah, we can't even buy another fake chip reader.
Exactly. I was like,
We can't even expand our business with this.
We ain't get, he
no.
said we ain't getting no phones. We ain't getting none of that.
y'all not getting a thing. I said, oh, they gonna swipe my card and be mad as hell. They gonna be like, bro, they might as well put some money in my account just as a inconvenience fee to myself.
I'm
Right.
saying, man.
But
Put it in
as
there.
far as like, superstitious things and stuff like that, man, not really. No, there's like, I'm really not a superstitious type of dude. So like, when it comes to a lot of things, I should be like, hey, if you got it, you got it. If you get it from me, you good.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It is what it is.
It
You feel
is
me?
what it is.
Natural selection right there.
That's what I'm saying. Like I ain't no flat earther. I don't think if you step over a crack a certain amount of times, something bad gonna happen to your family.
Break your mama back.
My family wasn't cursed for stealing radishes or nothing like that.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Digging holes. What's his name? The Zeroni family. They got cursed for
from hoes.
From hoes.
The Yelnats family.
Oh.
And the
Yeah.
Zeronis,
You know
they
how
go
they
way
cursed,
back.
and they cursed that whole family. They had bad luck forever until
Your dirty great
Damn bad.
dirty rotten.
You can't
great
dig it.
grandfather.
That's
exactly.
crazy.
Yeah, I don't, man. Listen, no.
I think I know we've mentioned it before on the show, but the one that does definitely still stick with me, aside from the cards, is the hand washing. When they did the whole like drying,
Oh yeah.
like the methods of drying. your
ever since
hands.
that video, that's really messed me up. Every time I go to like a hand dryer, I be feeling so sick. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, because you got doo-doo hands. right?
I'm saying, and you say you wash your hands.
Or no.
Yeah,
No,
like it's
yeah.
still bacteria. If you use like the blower, it's still
That's-
blowing
that still
bacteria. If you
Yeah.
even just like use the paper towel, it's bacteria on
Yo.
there.
They
so you
basically
just
said
gotta
air dry.
Oh.
the
flop your hands, jazz your hands
right.
dry.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
no, they definitely said that. And like another thing that they had said that like will not leave my mind every time I go to the bathroom now is like, yeah, you know, every time you flush the toilet, you know, it'd be just spewing
Yes.
stuff in the
Oh, yeah.
air.
Absolutely.
Literally, like, you know, spots where they don't have a lid on the toilet.
Yes.
I turn around. Like I'll go, I'll flush. I'll be like, I ain't getting none of that matter on the front of
They
me.
need to get some Bluetooth flush toilets or something.
Or
Like,
just put a
lids.
lid on it.
Or
Like, get a
lids.
lid. Them bathrooms already nasty. Why would I want to look at what's in the toilet? And like, yeah, nah, that mess is gross.
Speaking of which, wait. So this is something in relation to public bathrooms. So, do y'all ever? So, you know how at least guys' bathrooms can get. You know, sometimes you open up a stall and there's already some remnants just
You just
sitting
gotta
there,
go
right?
to the next one.
Yeah. So, do y'all just go
Absolutely.
to the next one? Like, why does no one ever take responsibility?
Why would I do that?
Like, you can easily just come in and flush yourself, but for some reason you're like, ugh. It's like
It's a
there's no
freaking
way.
monster in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'm gonna go right on to the next one.
I mean,
And
like,
if they all like that, well, I guess I'm clinching. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's,
if they didn't have the decency to at least flush themselves,
Yo.
who knows what else they did in that stall? You feel
I'm
me?
saying the walls.
and it can be
it's
splashing
not
up,
safe.
too.
Not safe. It's none of that. You don't know
if
what.
these walls can
I'm
talk.
saying, bro, hands out. He was bracing himself. You don't know what that whole the whole bathroom, bro, need like a hazmat joint all in front of
Oh
it,
my
bro.
gosh. Yeah, don't blue like that.
Bro,
Ooh,
nah. See, I tried the hardest to not use public bathrooms in the first place because I will listen. I don't care how bad I have to go. I will stand there for 15 minutes and put out toilet
Oh, yeah,
paper on the whole
absolutely.
seat in the seat before because I don't want none splashing on me. If anything
Man.
splash,
Somebody
y'all might
gonna
never see me again.
die.
That's all. I'm gonna say.
Ooh wee. But nah, I think the reason why is because half the time they be overflowing too.
That's what I'd be afraid
It just
of.
be so
'cause if
much.
they-
That sounds awful. That sounds freaking
Nah,
disgusting.
that's actually a pretty
But
smart way to think
it's
of it.
literally just.
You might be the one to cause it. You think
I was
you,
just- y'all-
you think you're trying to help the situation.
Y'all ever clog somebody's toilet? Somebody else's?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I'm
I'll be honest.
I'm not alone here.
But not like that.
You'll turn to a plumber in 0.3 seconds, bro. You be thinking of every like little lesson or video you ever
You put
seen
Clorox, you put Clorox bleach down the.
sweating. Not today. Not today.
This can't be happening to
Why,
me.
why,
I swear
why?
this never happens. No.
When I'm at home, I've never had to
never had
plunge.
this problem.
I have a plunger.
This is not like me. I promise.
Hey, I have become a master plumber. Whenever I clog somebody's toilet, I'm like, it just got to that point. I'm like, listen, you just go. Don't. People be doing too much motion. They be like trying to put. Nah, you just gotta push
major
on there
pause
and
on
just
this.
push all that air. You just gotta push all the air in, and I'm telling you, it'll knock everything out the way.
He took. I'm trying to save y'all.
Be like, please. They be like, yeah, you know, it's bad when you hear the.
Oh,
Hey, you
yeah.
good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just give me a minute. I'm almost out. You gotta
Run away.
You gotta run the water so they don't hear you.
Exactly.
Plunging
my
the hell up
God.
the toilet.
I'm a germaphobe, bro.
Sound like a
That's
rubber duck could
true.
get violently murdered. Quack, quack, quack. That's crazy.
I don't know how we got there, but
I thought of something though that like every time I see it, I do think twice about it. Any sort of what's the word? Like if you get like a text from somebody, or better yet, okay, I'll just share my most recent example. My cousin she's doing some sort of fundraiser. I think she's selling popcorn or something. But it was a text.
Double good.
Double good.
Yeah, but it was
yeah.
a text that was like,
Good.
hey, my family calls me TJ. Hey, TJ, in parentheses, cousin, do you want to da-da-da-da-da-da?
Cousin,
I'm
it's
like,
crazy. Like,
this
you
is
don't know who
weird,
you
bro.
are.
Thought it was
weird.
why are we identifying the
That's the type of
relationship?
Yeah.
no. That's the type of text that get like, you know how like
This is
Apple,
flagged.
it'll get flagged as spam.
This is flagged.
They talking about, do you know this person?
Report this
Right.
official.
Contact saved. They talking about, we're not sure, bro. Somebody
saying.
Maybe
got their
so and
phone.
so.
So for all text stuff, is anything that's related to like somebody I know, I always hit them with the, hey, yo, is this real?
Who are you?
Who are
or somebody
you?
trying to get my info. I just
Sometimes
wanna
I be hating at having to hit that, man. Like, who are you, bro?
Man.
Especially if it end
I
up
just be
being
using
something.
context clues to the best.
I
of
be
my
trying. I be
ability.
trying to do that, bro.
You know what I did? Hey, okay. First of all, shout out Catfish because I be watching Catfish when
Oh
I'm like
my
editing
God.
and stuff a lot.
I don't need.
No, listen,
My
because
boy
they be
need-
putting you on to some tactics. There was, man, this was bold actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll share it. I don't care. So, on my recent Sigmaversary, somebody texted me. They're like, "Happy Sigmaversary purse." I was like, I was, I was like, so at that point, I'm like, I can't ask. Like, I'm like, I cannot ask who this is because I need to know. I searched their number in Cash App.
Wow.
And found exactly who it
That's
was.
smart.
Thank you, Neve.
That's crazy.
Catfish.
Something like that
Yes.
happened to me on my birthday. Somebody texted me and it was like 3 in the morning. They was like, "Happy birthday, Bookie." I was like, "Bookie is crazy." Bookie, first of all, is crazy.
Who could Bookie be?
And the way the number was, it sounded like it ended in 2 zeros, and that like for some reason for me when the number
That's a
ended in
little too
2 zeros,
perfect.
I said that
You
ain't
didn't get
right.
that naturally.
I said this is a text app number. Who is this? I don't know who this person is. And like usually I go through the text thread. That was the only text I ever had,
That's how it normally be for me.
and so I was like,
No context clues.
I couldn't even respond. I couldn't even
Just
say
let it
thank
go.
you because like
Dang.
I would have responded, but they said Bookie, so I felt a little like
Uncomfortable.
And you can't
Who
read
are
that
you?
Bookie because it could be like genuine or it could be like somebody making a joke. Or
Right.
it's like you can't use that. That's
It's hard to
the right
gauge.
person.
it is.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, it better be the right
However
person.
you
Right.
respond is very crucial.
We gonna
Ooh.
leave you where you at. So I'm sorry.
One of the recent ones that I just thought of is I don't know if y'all saw this video, but they were driving. It was like a crazy accident. Truck was driving and their tire just like fell right off. And when I tell you the car in the next lane like hit the tire, launch, like I mean X Games mode, air, like, and then they just come down flipping and blah blah. And it was just so random because like you would have never expected that to happen while you're just driving,
Right.
but literally. Yeah, and they
I be
just,
thinking, oh, bro, when stuff be in the middle of the street like that, I'm like, man, my car
Dodge
hit
it by
this.
all means, bro.
Yes.
It's my car sits way too low to the ground. I feel like I hit anything, I'm
Dead.
I'm done for it, bro.
Next thing I know, I'm skydiving.
Oh my gosh.
Skydiving was cool though. Skydiving was fun.
Oh, you went?
Cool.
I did.
Yeah, both you and Ben.
Skydiving was decent.
Would you?
Even though I hate heights.
I don't mind.
You
I
seen that
very-
video where you skydive off a air balloon?
saw
Yeah,
that.
and,
He
and
ran
the,
off
and the dude jumped and like was
Cartwheels?
spinning. Oh
Yes,
yeah, I would have
bro.
passed out right there. I
That's
wouldn't have
bad.
made it.
I'm like, how did you get on top? That's what I was trying to figure out. I didn't know you could like climb the outside of a, like,
The
were
behind
you
air
holding on the whole time
Yeah.
as it was ascending, or did you get all the way up and then like?
I
you
thought
know.
they just jumped out the basket.
Oh my god.
No,
how they-
I
They were
saw
on
when
top.
he was
Yeah,
on
no,
top
he was
of.
on top. He was on
Yeah.
top
He was on
of the
top.
balloon.
He was on
Weed,
top of the
bro.
balloon. He
And I was
like,
wondering,
took
how
like
did
2
he get-
steps in. Yeah,
And
I
they
I'm
was
just
like,
nervous
hopped
just
off.
thinking about this because I imagine him getting as they're in the air in this balloon. He gets on the side, then hops up.
I'm
probably
just like,
climbs or
how did
something.
you like?
grab-
I guess
My
I
My
haven't
heart
been.
is pounding.
I haven't been close
Around
enough
it.
to. Yeah, okay. I was like, I
Jesus.
haven't been close enough to a hot air balloon to know like if this
You
is
know.
possible. But
Right.
Yeah, I think like there's ropes around the outside to like just keep the shape of the balloon. I think that's
Once
just
you
what
get
they
up
climbed
top, I'm like, there's no way that you're scaling that, bro.
Oh, I did have a question.
You
Might be
somehow did it.
Spider Man. Oh.
Sorry,
Could've
this
been.
is definitely random, but something that we do all share in common. I haven't been skydiving. I don't think John's been skydiving, but we're all creatives. And you guys said you like to watch Catfish when you edit.
Mhm.
I
or
guess.
like cooking shows or
Yeah.
like,
What are your go-tos normally when you're working on something? Kinda creative?
well, I guess more recently I've been trying to get more back into anime heavily,
Oh.
just for the sake of DreamCon largely. But yeah, it's usually like a Catfish, Master Chef Junior. I've mentioned that before. Just like Hulu, like the Hulu shows, man, it's whipping. Yeah, and just like a lot of competition shows, some
Okay.
like reality. It's usually like a good background for sure.
That's a good one. What about y'all? If I don't really know, I guess if it would apply.
I don't know. I feel like I be on YouTube so much, bro. I just be like going through just random like YouTube videos. Sometimes I might throw on like a show. I be watching like Workaholics, bro. I just be I be throwing that on to just and just be. I feel like I've seen it so many times. It's one of those shows like you've already seen it. Like I don't really have to actively be like paying attention to kind of know like what's going on. What else, bro? I used to watch like comedy specials sometimes.
Yeah.
Like just
That's a
chilling.
pretty good one.
I used to do
Like
that
same
too.
one. You know, interviews too. Low key artist interviews. Sometimes I just be just.
I
putting
used to
them
try
on.
to do podcasts, but I can't pay attention to both at the same time, especially if it's like a really good one.
Oh yeah, one
know.
that's a real engaging type. Yeah, that
It needs
that
to be
can
just
kinda-
boring enough.
No, exactly.
Jai, what about you, bro?
Man, mine is definitely anime. Like,
Oh.
just 1,000%. Like, anime are usually like music videos for real. Like,
Okay.
but specifically Tyler the Creator music videos or like
Ooh.
Og music videos, because those are just like, I literally sit there and play them over and over and over again because like the visuals look really nice, but also I'm like, they inspire me a little bit. I'm like, oh, maybe I could take this, or maybe I could take that. But it's usually just anime because like I like the aesthetics of anime. Plus, I probably watch way too much anime, honestly, if we being for real.
You be
Right.
watching? Do you just like throw on like a sub? Because my thing with why I didn't say anime was only because
Yeah,
like I
it's
feel like I
gotta
gotta be kind of engaged. Like sometimes I be trying to throw like One Piece on or something, but I be
Yeah.
like, dang, like I gotta,
You can say it louder, bro.
I gotta be tapped in.
Hey, listen, I caught up
It gotta
on
be
One
a-
Piece from
It's
0
language. Hey,
to 1,000 in 3.5 months.
let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You told me that. You told me
Right.
that.
And so like I watch so much anime, I think I've separated my brain to the point where it's like I'll have a task and I can watch anime at the same time. Like I don't necessarily have to be completely focused
know
on
how
the
to do
anime in order to enjoy it.
You
Especially-
using your right and left brain.
Hey, I'm trying to do my best, you know, or feel like it's not like I'll be doing a task. I might take a couple minutes, stop, and watch some anime. But most of the time, the anime's going. I might have already watched it, but it's like just having it in the background kind of helps me stay focused. Because if not, yeah, ADHD be kicking my butt. I ain't gonna lie.
For sure.
Start folding dishes.
Bro, listen, I be sitting there and then it's like, I turn the anime on here. I have half my second monitor on Photoshop, the other half on YouTube. I have TikTok playing on my phone. I have Instagram on my iPad, and they're all going at the same
Yo.
time. And I'll be like, I gotta
You know
stop.
what,
I have
bro?
a problem.
Nah, bro. I totally feel you. Because sometimes I'll put on a show and like be listening to music at the same time. I'm like,
no.
I be feeling like it be crazy, bro. How
Absolutely
overly
not.
stimulated.
Yeah,
sometimes
sometimes I gotta
I be
stop.
needing that overstimulate. But sometimes I'll be able to catch myself like, okay,
Gotta chill. Gotta chill.
this.
Tone
What
it
are you
down.
doing? Be like, you can't pay attention to
I
all these
cannot
things
do-
at
yes,
once.
bruh.
So then, like, I'll throw the iPad, throw the phone, I'll
just
close
like-
the music video, just leave the anime on, and then have
you
my
feeling lonely.
screen. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I'd be like, then almost instinctively, I grab my phone again. I'm like,
Have an existential moment. I'm such a blip in this, this
Yes,
large
bro.
world.
said, who am I?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
No,
I
that's
just
real.
want to make an impact. What do you do, or watch, or listen to, or
Normally, lately, it's been a lot of just movies that I've seen before. Like
yeah, I do movies sometimes.
the other day, I watched Flight.
Oh, okay.
Kind of boring enough, but I like that movie. To where there's a couple parts that I'm paying attention to, I'll be like, oh yeah, that happened. But other than that, predominantly anime, not necessarily anything specific. A lot of sakuga. I don't know if that's how you actually say it, but that's how I've kind of always read it. Which really just means like I think of them as like the highlight reels of the animation that are technically like really impressive. And that's something that I'll just get. I'll try to find a video on YouTube, or there's this one website. It's called sakugaboro.com. Have you heard of it?
Nope.
Oh, I was like, you're nodding like you did. Sorry, bro.
I'm just interested in
some
your
of these
point. You
words.
feel me? You know, this is how I get through class. I'd be looking at my teacher. I'd be like, hell yeah.
Oh no.
I know. Didn't read a word of nothing he was talking about.
Right, like please don't call over you. Yeah. But Sakugaboro is good because you can literally just search different shows and all of it is like Sakuga. Whether it's like a weather animation that was really cool or like a fight scene that was really cool or stuff like that. Like that's great stuff. There's no sound that goes with it normally.
Yeah,
So that's normally-
usually when you
yeah.
send them on Twitter, they're usually. It's crazy
Exactly.
you said that. I was
Yup.
gonna make a point that they usually don't have any audio behind them.
Which is perfect for me when I'm making beats because I'm like normally inspired by whatever craziness is going on. So
I'm saying you can AMV it up. That's really how you do it.
Exactly.
Just throw a beat, throw a song on there.
but something flashy because I'm probably making
So probably like the
music in
Gundam,
dark.
the Gundam joints.
Yeah. Yes, especially. Just something they got the my TV's gonna look like a light show
Oh
for a
my
little
Lord,
bit.
Throw some Fire Force something, you'll be.
Ooh, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Or, I'm trying to think what else. I don't normally do the cooking shows because I when I watch cooking shows, I be hungry.
Man, hungry as can be, and I'd be like, oh, I can do that easy.
Man,
I can make a 3-tier cake with fondant.
when I know
Absolutely not.
in
No,
my
good
heart,
or well, I ain't never touched
Low-key,
fondant in my
I
life.
never made a cake. ever.
If it's a dessert something, I for sure feel like I can make it. But
Wow.
yeah, I don't know why. I'm sorry for all the pastry chefs out there that
You about to get a challenge.
scowling upon. And it's just like, yeah, that's not
Make
impressive.
nothing.
What do you know about a tiramisu?
You can't even make a shortcake.
But
Talking
yeah,
about.
no, the chef shows, and I watch all the Survivor too.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
Never seen
is it
that.
Big Brother?
Big Brother.
I don't like Big
I've
Brother.
Maybe in
never
the
seen it
house.
before recently.
I tried
What is
it.
it?
Yeah,
What?
Big Brother is not. Actually, a girl I went to school with in middle school was on Big Brother.
It's been on forever. That's
Yeah.
the thing about it that I'm actually astounded
That's
by.
how I was like,
Dog.
I know that woman. And then I went to Facebook and like she was running stuff about Big Brother, and I was like,
Wow.
wow.
oh, I do know this woman.
Wow.
I thought she just looked familiar. No, I actually know that woman.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I'm like,
Yeah, Big Brother's got its
you gonna get me on there?
reach.
What we doing?
The Survivor be
you
crazy.
need from me?
You remember on on Cartoon Network when they started doing the CN Reel where they had like the Kid Survivor?
I do. Wait a second. I thought you were about to talk about Total Drama Island for sure.
Oh no.
but-
That's a banger. No, that's a banger too, bro. I
That's
definitely
heat.
was tapped in with the Total Drama Island. But yeah, they had like a Kid Survivor. I remember it got
Yeah,
canceled real quick
because-
like
No idea
it was like a girl. Something had happened. She was like, you know what? No. She's like, I gotta go. I was like, this isn't how Survivor works.
Oh my god.
I was like, you gotta thug it out.
That's some
I don't,
bro.
Repressed memories. I don't know what you're talking about.
You remember?
Saying.
Well, for a little bit, like Cartoon Network was running like some live action shows.
Yeah.
Destroy,
the-
build, destroy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing the show.
Yeah, dude, man.
Bobby Says with
Yeah.
Bobby J. Thompson.
Yeah.
Well, what was the roller coaster one? Where you had to answer trivia, I think.
Oh, I remember
I
that
remember
one
that
vaguely,
show. There
very
we go.
vaguely.
I remember that one. I can't remember the name.
That's an old one.
That is.
Like,
I
dude,
forgot they
Dude,
did
what would
that.
happen? All
Yeah.
that, all of those.
Bill Destroy Bill was definitely one of those ones I used to watch. You'd be like, blow it up.
Andrew WK.
Yeah.
He's
I have
going
no
through.
clue who that is. I just knew his name.
Yeah, that's it.
Every
His
episode.
I just knew him from that show.
Andrew WK.
That's what I'm saying. He made it sound like
He was trying to
Yeah.
be like Jack Black. I feel like
Oh,
he was
yeah.
trying to make that transition to be
Man.
like the rock star that was like also entertaining, and it just didn't
It
pan out.
We ain't seen him since.
We really haven't.
Okay.
Where is Andrew WK? Somebody find him.
So
Someone
WK
find him.
stands for who knows.
Who? Oh, you right.
Who knows?
How's it going, bro? Come on.
That'd be
man.
mad, though.
know?
Hey, man.
I really don't know what this stands for though, so that's why I just plug it in.
Yeah, I feel like
No,
it's
no.
weird when people like just initialize the end of their name like that. I'm Andrew WK. What? Why would you initialize
That
your
is
last
pretty
name?
unnecessary, unless it's like something really difficult to pronounce. Like it could be like something that like, I don't even want to shorten it.
Wazowski
Just
know it all.
Wazowski, right?
Wazowski know it all.
Klecken Blockenmeyer. That's his last name.
Yeah.
It's got to be ridiculous. Otherwise, it really makes no sense. If it's something like Klein, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh. We could say that.
If it's Klein, I would be pissed.
Who do you think you are?
this?
Andrew Williams Klein. That's my full name, bro. You just want to sound cool, huh?
Right. Come on, Andrew Klein. Cut it out.
His real name is Clarence.
His real name is Clarence. Is crazy.
But speaking of just things sounding all types of different types of ways, and also in the in the same vein of us recently mentioning anime, something that I've been becoming more and more appreciative of is just storytelling and just like the different tactics that we all use, and one of those in particular when it comes to, I believe, the African American culture is we love to add sound effects. As we're telling our stories, we sometimes get very theatric, and I've started
love
to
it.
realize like there's so many different versions of different types of sound effects that we utilize, and I was really like honing in on just like the fighting sound effects, and I was just really thinking like we have so many versions. Yeah,
Mink is
like,
top 3.
I guess that's why I was like wanted to ask you all like, what are some of your favorite, whether it's for a fighting scene when you're telling the story? Is it a mink or is it a boop or is it a like a waka, like a right?
That's probably
Right. Exactly. Like, are y'all minkers? Are y'all?
Ooh,
love a good mink. You
Love a good
love
mink.
a good mink.
Mink on.
that's Hall of Fame. Bro.
That
I can't
that's
even lie to
platinum.
you.
That reached
triple
double platinum
platinum.
for sure.
I'm saying because you can use it for so much, and if you get minked, like you got hit. Like you really.
You know if they say mink, like, oh, that
He
hit
on-
really
he
connected.
on you,
He was
bruh.
he was cutting you up a little bit.
You're bleeding.
He was leaving him bleeding.
He was,
He's a trained fighter.
There we go.
You gotta get the stretcher.
Honestly, if they replaced all the like punch downs in Creed 3 with mink, it would have hit just as hard. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Mink, mink. Double them for sure.
And
Absolutely.
you also
bro.
had that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's that mouth. That's that cock back.
That's the knockout. That's the knockout. If somebody hit you with
You
that,
ain't getting
bruh,
up from that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're not getting up from that
Or
kind
if
of
you
hit.
do, he won.
Exactly.
he gonna hit you with another one, bro. He
Respectfully.
gonna make sure you don't get up from the second, bro.
There's different gun sounds too.
Yeah, the gun sounds definitely where I'm with
That's
too.
like the first thing that came to my head was the gun sound.
New York, we got the kra now.
Got
you
the
know what I'm
kra-ta-ta.
saying? Exactly.
definitely faded out of style. Once Fine went out of
Quickly,
style.
yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
They're like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Raining
hey,
fire on him.
hey.
Literally.
I'm trying to think.
There's so many. There's bro. It's like it's gotten to the point like they be making. Have y'all seen those like TikToks where like there'll be those COD players and they make anything a gun sound, like just random sound bites. They'll make a gun sound. It's the craziest thing
They're
ever.
going crazy.
Like there's a Tim the Tatman one where he's like making a bird noise, and so every time the person shoots, you'll hear,
Oh no.
No, that's hilarious, bro.
Doing that with proximity chat too. Be like, bro, stop this.
Right,
be
bro.
like,
When proximity chat first came out on COD, bro, I was,
Imagine you get killed off that on Final Kill Cam, bro.
I'd be stressed. I'd be stressed,
lose
bro.
my mind.
I had to put COD down for
I'm
a
not playing
minute.
nothing for a week.
It's over. You gotta unplug your system after that one, bro.
Jeez.
Listen, I couldn't do it. Okay, I had to stop playing COD, bro, because it's got so toxic. It's got way too toxic for me. And like,
We call that self-care. ladies and
man,
gentlemen.
listen. I be playing with my
Gotta put
brother,
the controller down.
and so he's on the other side of the room. And like with proximity chat, when I'm playing the game, I kind of want to be good at the game. I don't necessarily want to just go in and get shot and die. And I'm like, bro, all right. He be in the back singing his heart out.
Hey, hey, that's hilarious. I low-key seen a video about that. Talking about when you just sold the game and your man's is singing.
He be singing his heart. Like, he be back there just having the time of his life. Dead as hell. Just singing. And I'd be like,
I'm
getting annihilated.
I take you
Hey.
down.
Oh no.
can you politely shut the hell up? And the enemies, they hear him, they be like, keep singing, keep singing. Yeah.
go.
And I'd be like, bro, I'll blow everything up right now, bro. I end us both.
Giving me away.
I know. And they be like, we was losing anyway.
Bro, I'd be like, y'all was losing. I was still there.
I'm still putting up a fighting effort, bro.
Man.
So you gotta sell it for me too.
I'm telling you, every game, every single game, it does not matter what's going on. And like his mic, the threshold is so high, you can literally hear everything.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
mine, I'll be sitting there, I'll be quiet, I might be breathing, you're not gonna hear a thing. He's be, all you hear is, I'll be like,
No.
I'll be like, bro, they can hear you. He'd be like, huh?
Blowing up the spot.
Hold up this spot, bro.
They talking about, man, they making this too easy.
Bro, I'm like, and they be running around. I'm like, bro, come on, man. They can hear everything you doing.
They talk about I made it to prestige with him, bro.
It's not fun. It's not fun for me. I do not be
Today
having
is a
good time.
holiday.
I do
Oh my
not be
God,
having
a
a good time.
holiday.
I literally become a walking lick whenever I'm playing with him.
Oh,
He talking about the score is going up. We up
KD
in
in the trash. You feel me? I play with him. It'd be like a .17. Okay.
oh my God.
Disgusted with myself.
Oh my God.
Like you would never actually do this.
So talk to us about this Gatorade.
Oh, my green apple, man.
Yeah.
This is my favorite Gatorade flavor ever. The Gatorade green apple.
It's
Hold on.
the ever.
That's the
Ever.
part that's
Wow.
really
I
like.
love this.
That's a commitment.
Like
Yeah.
I really like the green. Like when the
You
green
like the
apple
red
first
one?
came out. Yeah. So listen, when I was younger, the red one was
over
cool.
Cool Blue?
But then it was like, the Cool Blue was good.
Cool Blue.
Glacier, the Glacier Ice.
The white one?
That's the
The
that's
cherry?
the white one or the
The white one?
the light blue.
The white one's good.
Okay, white one's
Yeah.
good.
That's not bad. It's good.
but
I
not
like
as good
it.
as this green apple.
This one just does something for me. You feel me? Like ever since high school, like I remember getting out of basketball practice and I'd be like, I gotta hit
Craving
Kroger,
that
give me
green
that
apple.
green apple.
This would console me.
Hey, listen, I remember I went to Kroger one time and it was like they had like 6 of them
Win,
left on
lose,
the
or
shelf.
draw. I know I got a green apple Gatorade.
I know it's waiting. I know it's waiting for me. I know it's waiting for me in the fridge.
Somebody told me they was discontinuing these, and it was like it's like my junior year of high school, and I went to Kroger and there was like 6 of them. I bought every single one,
Oh my god.
and then I went to Meijer
And they have more.
and I bought all of those too.
Oh my
What?
god.
I was like,
That man rationing.
I'm not
the
running out
bottles.
of no green apple Gatorades, man.
People went through a similar thought process when they got rid of Twinkies. So, you know, it was going crazy.
I'm not crazy about those either.
I mean, I was like, I mean, that's okay. I ain't had a Twinkie since like,
Since I started caring about
you know what I'm
myself.
saying? Since
Honestly,
I
I
did,
didn't even know what a Twinkie tastes like. You feel me? Like,
Wait a
What is
second.
a
That is something. Sorry, that is something that going back to like our earlier topic that I definitely like stuck with me once I saw was anything like extreme health related. So when we watched what's the McDonald's when
Super
Oh,
Size.
Super
yeah,
Size
when we
Me.
watched the Super Size Me, couldn't eat a nugget anymore, you know, stuff like that. Or if I
I know
get
what you're talking about now.
oh my god.
yeah, and it's like yeah, and they crunching up
Just ruined it for you.
Just
The craziest thing is like
bird bones.
I didn't watch Super Size Me because I heard people was talking about stuff like, but I've seen clips and it didn't bother me. But there was one specific clip I remember watching. And I was just like, bro, I'll never touch milk again in my life.
I feel like
And
I've
I was
seen
like,
something similar.
I was like, ugh. Well, after they were saying like what they clean out of the milk and all
Yeah.
this, I had a bowl of cereal in my
oh yeah, the
hands.
pasteurization.
It
all that.
instantly got sick to my stomach. And every time I saw milk, I was like, ugh. I'll puke right now.
I mean, we shouldn't be. I mean, we shouldn't be
drinking.
drinking cow milk at all, anyways, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
you're
not
right.
meant for us.
But almond milk
Why
is
isn't it
not
meant for
real.
us?
Like
It don't
it's
have
just-
to be.
It's just almond water. Like that's all it
It don't
is.
have to be,
almond
bro.
milk is
Flavored
fire.
almond water. They take water, grind up almonds. They, like it's just
Love me
almond
some
water.
almond milk.
Love it.
Love it, man.
See,
a
it's
little
cool,
vanilla-
but I can't eat
vanilla
cereal
flavor.
with it. I cannot eat cereal
Really?
with almond milk.
Get you
It's
some
too
silk.
watery.
Get you some silk, bro. You'll be all right, bro.
Silk's okay.
Okay, so listen.
I'm an almond breeze cuz.
I personally,
Almond breeze is too much of an almondy taste. I do like almond breeze too.
it's cool, but like with silk, I'm a silk hater.
Wow.
But there's
can
only
understand.
the reason
We
why
ain't
I'm a
getting
silk
no
hater
brand deals after
is
this.
very
Not from Silk.
like it's very personalized. It's not a good reason at all. So like, all right,
Who hurt you?
I'll tell you who hurt me.
Oh.
Oh no.
So at my house, that we always had silk, always, all the time, and it's like my granddad's favorite milk. Like that's the only milk he gets. The lactose.
Sound like a sensible man. I'm gonna let you continue. Maybe I spoke too soon.
If you heard all the stories I have in this bed, you'd be like, get him off the streets.
Oh wow.
Get that man off the street.
my god.
Not granddad. What?
Granddad, the man who come in my room and kick out the Wi-Fi router at 3 a.m.
Dang,
Like on his way
Bro,
out.
I came in my room one day. And my PC was sitting on my desk. I left. I came back, and like he had been in the room. Why was it dangling from the HDMI port, just hanging? And I was like,
You're a menace. You're
The
destroying it
tornado
all.
I said,
flew
Granddad,
around my
I'll blow
Nah,
this
it
whole
was
house down
Granddad.
right now.
What was the reason? It was granddad.
Granddad is the Tasmanian devil.
Back to the silk. Back to the silk. He loves this silk, and I just remember trying it one day, and I was just like, "This is disgusting." And like I was really young, and I was like, maybe it's because it was D, like D milk, and D milk is really nasty. And so just since then, I'm just like, no, he likes it. I don't want it. I don't want it at all. It's not a reasonable point at all. But it's like
I mean, given that context, I probably feel the same.
I don't want it.
Ripping out eight.
Exactly.
I mean, like I'd feel like, I mean, for what?
Anything that takes me closer to being like that man, I'm just kind of like,
What did you?
nah, I ain't rocking with that.
What did I do that
So I
took it
just
to
can't
this
get with
that
it.
required this?
Literally, that's how I'd be like, if I drink that milk and I like it, that's one step
I'm letting
closer
them
to being
win.
him.
I'm letting them win. I'm letting them win.
I'm letting them break me down.
I feel
Item
that.
by
bro.
item. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be swinging computer towers.
It's a
from
slippery
TVs.
slope.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
You just get the urge. You just on your computer. You just rip everything
You're
out.
like, no.
No, I can't control it. It was because I drank the milk.
Why is Granddad's venom?
Poison me.
Just had those urge, like Boondocks where he turned the statement and just ripped that boy out.
Be like, sir, what's wrong with you? I just
Start
can't
happening. It start happening
I'm
in
just
public.
going to random houses,
exactly,
kicking
man.
out Wi-Fi routers.
stop. Don't go into an Apple store. They're going to kick you out, bro.
They like, we're calling the police.
Go to
This
Best-
costs a lot of money.
Call him, right?
Call them.
I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
Listen, man, there's so many things. I'd be like, listen, I can't tell you how many pumps he's ripped off of the gas, like the gas pumps.
What?
I can't tell you
Why
how
is
many.
he so aggressive?
Bro, like, he'll
Are
be
you
like,
serious?
Oh, you mean
He'll
like
come home.
This is truly.
and it'll be a gas hose just attached to the whip.
Like he just forgot to take the thing out and
He
put
just
it
drove off.
Oh my
That's what I'm
god.
saying, bro.
And so
No way.
there's so many things I'm like, I can't end up like this.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't drink Silk.
I'm not drinking Silk. It's the Silk's fault.
You got me with the gas pumps.
That is
That's
actually crazy.
crazy.
I have to toss myself.
I did it again. What do you mean you did it again?
It's a-
Take it back or
Look,
something.
he got
I don't
another.
know.
He
like,
got
what
in
do
his
you
head.
do?
He
You got
like,
a collection. At that point.
he just
Grab
like
him up. Well,
Can you
that's
believe?
another
He talking about he's showing you the pump like you believe.
He got a
this
drawer.
happened.
Here,
Put this
take
with the rest of
That's
them.
what I'm saying. Take this to the pump drawer.
Man, honestly, at this point, I feel like he's ripped so many off. He could just be like, "Oh, don't worry, I got one at home. You can use to replace it here. Let me bring it right back real
Exactly.
quick."
He should open a shop, man.
Got a
You might as well start a gas station.
He could be a manufacturer. Honestly. A supplier, maybe. All he needed some gas.
All he needed some gas.
That's crazy.
That's it.
Just selling silk, milk, and gas.
Silk milk and gas. It's crazy.
That's all we got.
That's it.
Granddad's silk milk and gas
Granddad's,
emporium.
right. Granddad's gas and milk.
That's terrible.
What do y'all serve here?
You know.
Gas.
That definitely sounds like an
That
innuendo.
What kind of milk y'all got? Oh, we only got silk.
Only got
Almond
some.
milk.
Like,
Deep.
you're
What the
definitely
hell?
laundering.
The red bottle. That's the only one we got. I know it's specifically the red bottle. Every time I see it, I just like my body starts convulsing involuntarily. I'm like, fuck.
No.
Ooh, wee, bro.
I can't handle it. I'm telling you, bro. I cannot. It's just too much for me.
Not the red bottle, bro.
You know, the red bottles. I literally can picture it clear as day in my head,
Sheesh.
and it makes me so angry. Not having a good time. Not having a good time. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Y'all see that? Everyone just kept saying silk, and in front of you this video. There's a video of like how silk is made, like the material. I didn't know they was boiling worms like that.
They
bro.
be in that like,
Bro,
they
be
boil them and then they like to get the silk out. They be like,
Yes, bro, they be
Wrapping
saucing these
the mess up
silkworms
this thing,
up.
they be like,
Yes.
No,
To
like
get
the
on the-
spaghetti. Oh no. Oh
That
my
he said their
God.
reaction ridiculous.
no,
He
they be.
said
I'm
it
telling
was-
you, like they fast with it too. They be like,
Man,
They dead
getting
as
all
hell.
that silk up.
They gone.
And I was like, I thought the silk was just like the cocoons or something. No, they be taking
I
the
don't know
worms.
what I
the
thought,
worm, they
bro.
get the whole thing. They
Yeah.
They
Give me all that
just-
silk, nigga.
You thought that you
Swallow
thought
that motherfucker.
swallowed it up, bro.
Oh my god.
This your first day of the job. They talk about the first time. It's always the hardest.
don't
After
think
that,
about
bro,
it.
it's how you just think about it like a game.
It's on the wrist.
It's like a
Nah,
game,
bro.
bro. You ever?
What you
So you
mean?
like Gordon Ramsay, right? It's like
They
just
don't
like,
hire you unless you can move your wrist at 300 rotations per second,
saying.
bro. You gotta
Good,
move.
bro.
He talking about you can't let your feelings get involved.
I know what it looks like, but listen.
Yeah, we need it,
Like,
bro.
he just move that wrist a little
they looking
fast.
at your shirt.
what
They
they
talking
would
about
do
this
for this
silk,
silk.
right?
That's what I'm saying, bro. We got quotas.
They talking about look at your shirt, man. Look at our clothes.
Listen.
need this.
Don't let there be a little silk thread hanging off your shirt. I'm telling you, they'll undress you quick as hell.
They be like,
they pull the
I
thread.
quit playing.
Oh my
that's
god.
You talking about, yeah, I still got it.
I didn't know.
Ah.
I didn't know they sacrificed the worms, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, them
It's
rooms
crazy.
getting cooked.
No, it's like I was watching videos of like how they make stuff and like there was this video of like how
Oh my
like
goodness.
they make traditional Japanese ink. and like
Don't tell
it's
me
just
they be-
soot. Like it's literally just
Oh.
soot.
I
They-
thought they.
You thought it was some type of head.
I'm thinking they milking octopuses. And shit.
No, it's crazy. What's crazy is they add in like different type of
heart
oils, and they was
beating,
like,
bro.
yeah, we got horse oil, we got like eel oil. I was like, eel oil, like,
What?
horse oil, like
You're thinking, how did they make this?
I was like.
How do
There's
you
like
extract
it's how you put the ratios and stuff together is how you get a good sort of
You thinking
ink.
they just ring?
Just ringing.
Like it's a
They
red.
find a horse that's like, yeah, get that shit.
Just got a Hulk sized person just
Annihilating a
Remember
horse,
you
bro.
seen it in One Piece where she was like, do you want giraffe juice?
Yes.
And she just rung up the giraffe.
Yes, bro.
Oh, wow.
That's a good character. Too.
No, yeah, man.
Nah, but it's like I was like, oh, they're making ink. Like they literally just they set coals in a room and they put a lid above it and just let the soot come up and then they just take it and brush it off into like this bowl. And so I'm like, you got a bowl of soot and then you add oil into it, and I'm like, that's how it would be making ink. It's just like,
It's a carcinogen.
yeah, I'm like, y'all gonna die. Like this is cancer causing.
Exactly.
What's going on here?
At first, I was thinking like, dang, I wonder. Well, obviously, tattooing is hopefully not a carcinogen, but if it was,
I don't think anymore.
right.
I feel like at the time, yeah. it
folks would
probably
be in
would.
trouble. I'm just saying.
Yeah, spice it up with some asbestos flakes. You feel me?
Oh my God,
Sheesh.
Jesus.
Straight to
Oh.
the stream.
He said, I want the tattoo on hard.
Yes.
on
I want to
master
I want to
difficulty.
feel it. I want to feel it when I rub my
Talking about
hand
Pass
over
the
it.
mercury, please.
Pass the mercury.
Straight out the thermometer.
It's like that dude who what's that white dude that turned himself blue by drinking? What did he drink every day?
I did just
Gallium
recently see that.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and he turned his skin blue. Like
But it looks like blue ink. Speaking
Yeah.
of ink, like it looks
basically, he
crazy.
poisoned himself every day because
He
it's
saw,
poisonous.
he saw that Blue Man
No,
Group
it's like
movie
a
and just
navy
he was
I gotta
inspired.
one up him. He said,
It's
"Who
more
the
like
heck
dark
you are?"
shirt, kind of like
okay.
navy.
Yeah, it's like a dirty like maybe you had on paint like blue paint and then wash it off.
yeah.
That's kind of like and like it didn't get all the way off.
Was
That's
it
kind of what
worth
the
it?
skin looks like.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was it?
I don't know what the goal
still
is.
blue.
Yeah.
He said it was for health effects and like to feel like younger or something, but like
huh?
At what cost?
yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
But he's blue now.
Y'all heard about my blueberry.
I think there's just other methods to achieve healthiness. You know, like
I'm saying?
I feel
Drink
like
more water.
I feel like if it turns you blue, it's not healthy at all.
If you had to be a color, like for an entire day, let's say you did some sort of face paint. Yeah, let's just go face paint.
Oh.
You're showing your spirit. You know, you're doing your thing. What's one color that after you put it on and you try to wash it off, and it's not coming off, that you'll be like, well, all right, I can rock with this for just a day. It'll come off the next day.
I think yellow. I'd like to be
Ooh.
yellow.
Okay.
That'd be cool. I can deal with yellow. You know,
Why?
I don't know,
light skins out there.
but I feel like I could deal with yellow. Like if it was red, I feel like I'd be kind of pissed. Like I don't purple.
Just off the color.
Yeah.
Just
Just ain't. Fuck. Like I don't know what it was.
might go with
Like,
red
You know,
then.
purple.
nah. I ain't doing that.
I'd look like a grape, and I don't want to look like a grape.
Exactly.
Yellow's cool.
White wouldn't work.
I'm black.
Yes, exactly. That's why white wouldn't work. Sorry,
Black.
I just could.
And then black
I
on
get
black
trouble for
is
that.
kind of like that's
is
kind of
blackface.
crazy.
This
That's
is
just
blackface
I'm
at
just
that
a
point.
shadow at that point.
Nah.
Ain't nobody gonna see me at nighttime.
Nah.
Like, why'd you do this to yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Right. Then people ask me questions. If I'm yellow, I can kind of be like, oh, you know, I was the son in a play,
That's awful.
and you know,
They're like, you're a grown man.
I was standing.
What play?
What play where you play the sun?
You could get a real part.
Come on, I need to call somebody.
How about you mind your business?
Your business. This is just for a day, all right? Relax.
Get off my back, man.
I didn't choose this, all right? What color would you choose? Like, golly.
Okay, so maybe you could play off the white. The
I
blue.
think I would go with pink. Just
How are you
because
playing that off?
Right.
I don't think I need to play it off as much. I'm more so just concerned about if you go straight red. I don't want to look demonic or anything crazy, you know.
People gonna ask
Right.
you why you pink though.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to ask if you red.
I just
I'm talking
but
this,
just
like,
like pink
all
is just a
over.
less aggressive color. You know, people would just be like, "Oh, why you're pink?" You know, like they're not gonna be like, why are you pink? Like they're not gonna be afraid of me. They'd be at least more, like
what's up with this guy?
Exactly. And nowadays, like, we see crazy stuff every day. So I feel like there's a lot of people that would also just mind their business if I was just pink. But if I'm red, they would be like afraid of me from a distance.
They ran out of flamingos at the zoo, so they painted me as one, and I was standing in the corner like this.
That's
why I'm pink.
I feel like that would make them even more.
But nothing else is
not
pink.
real.
Face paint.
Well, what about the rest of you?
I was a flamingo.
They're like, you got a black hoodie on.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I was the most
see the
dripped
face
out
paint? flamingo
in the zoo.
Right.
Man,
That's funny.
Nah, facts.
I don't know. I'm still rocking with the red because I'm like, I could be like, it's war paint. You know what I'm saying?
War paint is crazy.
I was thinking
gonna
red
be
at first.
Fighting what wars?
I was thinking green.
You fighting your own demons.
Green was on my mind.
Absolutely.
I was thinking
Green was on my mind,
green.
but I feel like red, you're gonna get some, you're gonna cause PTSD to war veterans. Like,
no.
like they go see you and just
Oh no.
and just have some
Maybe
issues.
not red.
Stop.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. Talk about what's wrong with you. Why are you taking me?
Why would you do this? Like, I'm sorry. It's
I
for a
didn't
day.
know.
You said green, John?
I said green. I guess people would just think I might be sick or so. They might think I'm like nauseous, but
Oh, I was thinking like a vibrant green. Like
Yeah, I was
like
thinking
a
more
bright-
like your hack type green.
Yeah.
oh, like a bright.
Yeah.
Guess that would work
your
too.
fit's gonna look crazy probably unless you like have to coordinate that. Like
I'd have to. Bro. I'm gonna be like you seen that video of Safari where he had the Gatorade fit on.
Oh yeah.
with the. That's how I would be.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
They told me he got the Gatorade bottle. They told me when your friends hype you up, you got a terrible fit on, bruh.
Oh.
That man had the hat on with the. He had the lemon lime Gatorade bottle, bro. Taking sips.
So stressful.
I was like, dude, there's a guy who's just like, I will not be embarrassed.
They get money and just do anything. People get money and just.
Your pocket's on the diet. I'm calling you Atkins.
Like Fabo used to have some fits.
Oh, Fab.
Yeah.
He's had a crazy captions with it too,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, bro. Be like, what you want, man?
Oh.
What you doing?
What you doing, man?
What you doing? Yeah, I don't know, bro. But listen. Okay, I was having a talk with my boss earlier today. Okay, and this really like hit me in a part of me that I didn't realize actually bothered me as much as it did. So like, you know how all being creatives and like doing stuff,
Yes.
we always have something like that we're working on, and like we'll show people, we'll show our friends, and they be like, bro, hurry up, drop this or do this. I can't wait to support.
Absolutely.
But then it's like when you actually drop it, where do them friends be at? You feel me? Like you're like, oh, I'm dropping merch, and they be like, before they're like, oh, I can't wait to buy, but then it's like, all right, I dropped it. Oh, bro, I gotta wait till I get paid next week, or like, hey, can y'all retweet this? And it's like, bro, I don't even be on Twitter like that. I'll be like, your friends, like, it's like a lot of people like who you call your friends will hype you up until the point of actual completion of your project, and then it's like they kind of go ghost.
Yeah.
But it's like they don't have no issue with anybody else and what they doing. Just some random person to be like, bro, that's hard. I like that. It could be the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. Like the worst thing. And your friend will be like, yeah, go rock with this. And you'd be like,
This is trash. Rock with me.
I spent $1,300 doing this one thing, and you told me you can't spend $15. You can't spend, and it's like even if you spent the money with me, I more than likely would give you something like in addition to what you were already getting, just for being my friend. But you don't even want to spend the $15.
No, right.
And it's like, oh, but you can go to the Gucci store. I saw you at the Gucci store buying a $200 belt. Your kid hasn't eaten today.
I seen it. He was in the back seat.
He's at my house.
in the back seat, hungry.
Right, you left him in the car with the windows up.
He wasn't crying because of that, man. He was hungry. His head hurt. He was
With
dehydrated.
the videos like, yeah, man, just
Get
cop
some
me the
water.
Gucci.
Get him some water.
Yeah, son, you see this? Your son needs food. Get that baby some McDonald's.
All right, for help.
Help. First words is help. Help me, please. I'm starving.
No, bro, but it's like I didn't like. I guess I didn't realize until I started like actually being a creative for real. It's like getting support is really hard from people you love and people you like, for real. You feel me? Like, most of the time, strangers all day, every day be like, I like that. I wanna put some money in that. I wanna do whatever. I'll retweet, I'll repost, put on my story, whatever. But it's like your friends, somehow they just get too busy. You feel me? Like, and they be like, man, we talk every day.
Man.
You can't do one little all right, bro. All right, cool.
I ain't even stressed.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I do struggle to understand this like phenomenon, honestly. Like, I tried to make sense of it, and I think it could be argued that, like, I think there are some points that could be potentially argued, but it has yet to come to my head to be like, this is the exact reason why. I will say partially, I think it comes from like the novelty, like or I guess the lack of novelty, you know, because it's like, okay, if I guess we'll just talk about like the podcast or whatever.
Okay.
You know, perfect. Like if someone knows me, they know that they're going to naturally like be exposed to the podcast, or they're going to see this, or they're going to hear this, and it's going to be like there. It's always going to be accessible to some degree or whatever. And I think sometimes like a stranger might be like, oh, this is something crazy new. I didn't know anything about it. And this might be like my one chance to like get into the algorithm or get into this or whatever. And I think that can sometimes translate, it's incorrectly, of course, into purchasing an item, saying like, okay, like this is, you know, this, I'm coming up with this complete new line of hoodies or whatever. Like someone might be scrolling and be like, oh, that's a dope hoodie. Like I want to like actually grab that. Whereas like a friend might be like, like I'm gonna wait and see if he can just, you know, slide me one later down the road after like the big drop, and I might just grab one for free or something. You know, like I think friends or like closer people are a lot less like, oh, I gotta get on this right now, or I gotta do this, and then
it doesn't feel as far away to them.
Exactly,
you know
and then they
it's
just
like, I noticed
let it trickle off, and then it's like, I need a little bit more energy.
I'm
from
so
you.
glad you have an adult take on this, because mine is just niggas are haters.
It's very much so that as well, all the time. You know, crabs in a barrel kind of
Straight to the
mentality,
point.
and it can be a lot of stuff. And I think that's why it's so hard to really understand, because yeah, a lot of people will put all that fire into you ahead of time and just be like, and hey, I'm not to say that I don't appreciate that. At this point, I'm at the point where I'm like, nobody, I don't feel like anybody owes me anything, which is unfortunate to be in. You would think that even like your closest people, you could expect a little bit of something out of them, but like the more you do that, unfortunately, a lot of times the more you end up being disappointed. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I really was counting on you to actively support, but at least you ain't telling me that it was trash and to stop doing it. You know, like
No,
which
I'm
is
happy
which
you
is
said that.
we're at the bottom, you know. This is like the standards or you know, underground, but
No, for real. Because I feel like, especially if it's like you get no sort of interaction with it, you get no buzz, no nothing. I'll just be like, all right, I'll use this negative feedback. We deleting that. We gonna come back stronger. So I don't know, bro.
Honestly, at this point, it's gotten to the point I'm like, I'm not telling my friends nothing. Yeah. I'm not telling them nothing. I'm not rocking with my friends when it comes to like business ventures sometimes. Like at this point, like I've got screwed over so many times. Just trying to be a friend and just like make sure stuff was good for everybody, that at this point I'm just like, man, forget y'all. Like I'm gonna run it like this is dictatorship. I'm Fidel Castro.
You know, to some degree, I feel like that's sometimes you kind of have to do that for people to kind of understand kind of the value of kind of the product that you have. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of backwards that it's like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
none of this is right.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely not, bro. I'm telling you, like this is like.
I be thinking people just like the idea of it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the biggest thing. It's like even with music, if people ask me like, man, like when are you putting out, you know, such and such, or when you gonna do? And it's like, oh man, I'm doing this, or I got this show then. It's like same people probably not coming out to this show at whatever city. You know what I'm saying? These people probably not gonna run up a stream or even like
it'd be nice if they did.
You know, and it'd be nice,
me?
but you know,
Realistically.
but surely like, you know, I feel like you can't, like Ben said, like kind of expect it. You can kind of just continue to kind of develop and kind of learn and grow your brand. And eventually I feel like people will kind of spin back and be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Somebody sees like some celebrity or somebody that they like hold in some type of regard wearing like your type of clothes. They're going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. He's like, yeah, like Jyere, he's popping. Boy. He's like, bro, I told him like that last season collection, like it was fire, bro. I told him to do the design. He wanted to do the hoodie like this, but I said, I don't know. And you know what I'm saying? At that point, now you really can be like, okay, but what about when you said, or when I asked you to, you know what I'm saying? Now you retweet me all the time. Now you the first like every single time.
See, you got notifications on it. You could have been had notifications.
You didn't have to have the notification.
Right.
I was gonna send
it. See, like I feel that, but it's like, you know, also like I feel like on a different front, like I kind of feel like half and half. Like it's different if like you're dropping a project or like, you know, you're dropping clothes or something like that. But if like you're actually doing a service for a friend. Like I have done a photo shoot for a friend and like this is a graduation shoot. She was an hour late. Oh. I drove an hour up there to get to her.
You know who you are.
Gave her a discount, you know, on the photos and everything. We missed the indoor like model shoot. Then like, okay, cool. I get her the photos, you know, quick, like quick as can be, because it's like
they be talking about photos. That. He said when people ask for the edits,
they be wanting photos the very next day, and I be like, I have a life. I'm not sitting at my computer all damn day. Like, yeah, let me get these damn photos done.
You in the car on the way home,
like I be like,
you're driving like
bro,
I'm putting my life at risk for these photos.
Bro, I'm doing stuff.
Some of that contrast not right.
But it's like I did the photos, I did all of that, make sure everything was good, and it's like, what's today? The 30th of March. I'm still waiting to get paid from last April.
Wow.
You said,
oh no.
You said last April.
Like April 2022.
Yeah, you know who you are.
I'm still waiting to get paid.
Whoever.
And it's like, you know, I don't like to pest people, so I didn't say nothing. But like, you know, there was a couple times, like maybe 3 months down the line, I'm like, yo, I made an invoice for it to be easier. You can just do partial payments. You feel me? $10 a week. Until it gets done.
Then they getting offended. So, oh, you think I can't pay the whole
it's
amount?
Like, yes. It was like, okay, cool. I didn't forget about you. You know, I'm going to get it done. But then it's like,
should have sent
we've hit March. We almost hit a year. And I'm like, I've chalked it up as an L. Now I'm like, I'm not helping friends out no more. Dang. Y'all going to have to pay me first.
They messed up the friends and family.
And it's really affected my work. Honestly, it really has, because now like when people ask me to do stuff, usually I just be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna get it done for you. I got you. Like now I'm like, I'll tell you that, but if you're not putting no money up, bro, you might never see it. You might never get it from me.
Depends how much I like you.
Like ever.
For real.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, I'll tell you I'll do it, but I'm gonna do it at my leisurely pace.
Yeah.
If you want it done, put some money up.
Leisurely pay.
Which might mean you might get it in 4 months. When I just randomly sit down, like, oh yeah,
might get it next April. Might get it next April.
You might get it next April,
right.
Like my payment.
Exactly, 2024. I got you, bro. You'd have had it done that first week or so. It's like it's just sitting on your in a special file. Talk about do not send till this day, bro.
Listen,
right.
I
it's
save
a time
my files
capsule
like that too. Like whenever I'm doing a project, if somebody's pissing me off, like I'll make it. And it's just like, bro, please hurry up and accept this so you can leave me the F alone. Like, bro, get this to him so he will shut the hell up. Like, I would literally name my files that, and then I'll go through them. Like,
those are my least favorite.
I'll be like,
projects.
oh yeah, I did. I know how I was feeling during this project. Yeah,
that's funny.
You do bring up a good point though. It is slightly different when like actual money is involved. I think that's when like you see a lot more funny acting, folk. Like it's one thing to, because I was using the podcast as an example earlier. It's a lot easier for us to say, some of the points I was making earlier, because it's just like, I just want you to check this out. I just want you to take the time. You're not giving me any money. I just want you to take the time out of your day to either like consume it or
maybe like
interact with it
send
or whatever
it to somebody else.
And I think you see a lot more of the funny acting, situations when money is involved. So like when you are creating a product for someone to purchase, which I personally haven't necessarily ventured in quite yet. I do want to one day, but yeah, I was like, I don't have any plans to do that. If I get somewhere up there and I've like outreach to larger bodies of people, maybe. but I just feel like it'd be a lot of work to try and like.
I have $1,500 worth of clothes in the back of my car that people were asking for forever, and I've sold like maybe 5 pieces.
Listen, I also appreciate those shorts. I totally forgot about them.
That's part of like that's part of the $1,500. Like
man.
I have so many shirts and shorts and stuff that people are like, I have varsity jackets, I have like button-ups,
jackets,
I have
the varsity
hoodies.
Wait a
jackets,
second.
come on,
Listen to this plug, man.
I was
Yeah,
like,
right.
I have so many things that people are like, bro,
They ready
drop
to
it,
go.
drop it.
Ready to go.
I know, talking about, you know, it would be real fire, bruh. You know,
Yeah,
it'd be sweet if you had it.
They literally would be like, bro, if you did this, that'd be cold.
I buy
I'm
6 of
saying,
them.
man.
I'd be like, man, I got you.
6?
Do it. And they'd be like, bro, I don't get paid till.
Talking about, you do the custom embroidered cardigan, bruh, with the crazy print on it.
Listen,
bro. I'm
listen.
telling you.
This
It
one
don't
has
matter
your
what I
name
make.
on
It
it.
has your
Right,
name on
it's
it
for
on the
you.
front and the back.
Bro. But then also, like, at the same time, like, I'll do something for people. I'll tell them, be like, listen, I'll get this done for you. Since it is custom just for you, it takes like 5 to 7 weeks to come. As soon as they pay
That's
their
nice.
money and get it, they be like, it'd be 2 weeks. They'd be like, where my stuff at? What the hell you mean?
It's not here.
What are you talking about?
It's on the way.
I told you 5 to 7 weeks. If it's not within that time frame yet,
Yeah, worked
don't
up.
ask me no questions.
Talking about if it's outside.
Granddad
then we
about to
can-
come out.
If we reaching towards 7, okay, you can ask me questions.
3
If
days
it's like
later. Why
within
you
5.5 to 7, yes, you can ask me a question about like what's
But
going
next
on.
week, it's like, damn.
But if you talking about you ask me on March, you put the order in March
John
1st,
instigate.
it is March 18th. You talking about some? It's done yet, bro? I'll slap you.
like,
Dang.
you gotta be finished
I
with
will
it,
lose
bro.
my mind.
It's gotta be like, come on, bro. It couldn't have taken-
Because they know way.
I'd be like, bro, please. They'd be like, and then when they
My
forget it, they be
homeboy
like,
do
"Dang,
jackets,
took
bro.
a
It don't
long
take him
time."
that long.
Then why did you go to your homeboy?
My man said he can do it in like a
My
week
man
and a
said he
half,
can do it for
bro.
half price
This is
and
Granddaddy
half the
show.
time.
Half the time, bro.
Then you go in the rain and they melt away, and they be like, "Damn, bro,
The sleeve fall off. He's
It's
talking
like-
about, come on, bro.
You wanted that week and a half
He's talking about
jacket.
he's talking about stitch me back up, bro. Come on, bro. Please.
Nah, bro.
Please, bro. He said he not doing refunds.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's really weird, like how to deal with kind of stuff. Like, it's kind of difficult, but I mean, like, it's whatever for real. Honestly, at this point, you just gotta learn how to like stop listening to people. Like, I hear people, but I don't listen to them. Like, you can say something to me, I'll be like, yeah. I didn't remember what you just said
Aw.
10 seconds ago because I do not care. Just frankly, like, I care about you as a person. I care about, your life and what you got going on. But that specific thing you just said, that opinion about how I should be doing stuff and when it should be here, I don't care. I don't care at all. You can keep that to yourself.
Yeah, I think that's why it's really important for like at the end of the day we got to do stuff for the sake of us wanting to do it, and for that being something that fuels me. It makes me feel as if I'm providing something to the world around me, and I get that fulfillment regardless. I also definitely relate to that. I remember just a really quick story. When I was on training, when I was doing like working in training. My last job, we had to do like a mock training thing, and the rest of like the training teams were in there, and they were like grading our trainings and like providing a bunch of feedback and stuff. And after this happened, like weeks and weeks went by, and one of the other people that also was like being graded was like, "Did you ever like take a look at like what did so and so say about this or what?" I was like, "Oh, I never read it." They're like, "What?" I was just like, I don't want to sound like any kind of way, but like I honestly just didn't really care. Like I genuinely like felt like I can evaluate myself in the way that, and I'm not saying, oh man, I did a wonderful job. I was, I'm probably my worst critic. And so I was like, there's certain people that I'm more than happy to hear them out and like listen to their constructive criticism.
Normally people are better than
this
me.
general just like classroom of people, y'all most likely wrote something down because y'all had a piece of paper in front of you that said write something down. So I just
that's
didn't
true.
really
That's a
need
fact.
to,
Cooking 'em.
I was just like
Cooking 'em.
I just am at the point where like I know the type of like constructive criticism that I can appreciate, and the others that y'all just want to say something and
Just
share
a
an
filler
opinion
for real.
just a filler, and so yeah, and I was like trying to explain that in the best way possible. To, like,
I think
I'm like-
I think that was good for sure because, like you said, like I'm definitely my biggest critic. You feel
Yeah.
me? And so, like, you being your biggest critic, like, you're going to be the harshest on yourself out of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I completely understand. They're like, bro, forget what you're talking about. I'm over here beating myself up over
Exactly.
about, you know, probably really minor things. But that's how I know. I was like, that's what's going to help me get better at those specific things. So what you said is cool, but I got me. I got me.
Right. I do what I want. Y'all do what y'all can.
Ooh. Hey, but anyway, when we start posting these clips, feel free to leave a little criticism. You know, we've been getting a little bit, especially on YouTube.
There was one.
A couple people been commenting like, "Hey, man, keep doing what y'all doing," and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really
That's
do.
what we gonna do.
Don't be the
Exactly.
friends that be acting up.
Man, please don't.
Don't
but
do it.
This has been an incredible episode. We didn't really get a good chance to say any like opening statements, but I don't think we really needed to because we
closing statements. Epic.
We didn't need it.
closing
Because we had
statements.
Jai.
Closing statements. This is just an announcement, I guess. Unfortunately, this YouTube video of this episode will probably be late because I'm gonna be at Dreamville Fest seeing Drake. So this will probably come out like Wednesday on YouTube, but it'll be out at the regular time on all streaming platforms.
All of them.
streams.
Every
So
single one.
those that are listening right now, you're welcome for
I love
still
you.
getting that turned around quickly. But yeah, if you're a typical YouTube viewer, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
You will. But yeah, that's me signing out. Yeah.
All right, March. Hope you have a great day. March is almost over. April's coming soon. I hope it treats you well. By the time you see this episode, it will be April. So I guess I'll bring some of this March energy. Although, yeah, I'm not gonna go there. Have a great day, and I'm gonna leave it on that one.
You got Wavy J, Wave Master J, man. Another great episode with my man to the left of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man.
Everybody-
Weather breaking. You know, I'm feeling good.
yeah.
I'm feeling so good, man. For sure. About to put some more spring in my step. You know what I'm saying? Come
Yeah.
April.
Love it.
So you know.
Everybody got a good name but me. Everybody got it. I'm still Jai, the realest nigga on this side of the Belleville.
There we
So
go.
you feel me? And we out this day.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Yo.